Hi there, my name's Gordon McCrory. I'm the Happiness Guy. This video is all about something called the expectation gap. This is something that I see kind of most of the time. Almost everybody is guilty of some of this. And the reason I want to talk about it is it's causing pain for you and kind of stealing kind of some of the happiness out of your life. So I want to bring your attention to it. And then see kind of what you can do differently so that you get to have a happier life. So let's start off with reality. For me, there's reality, and then there's what you want reality to be. Want or wish, I guess. They're not the same. This is your life. This is what your ego, what your brain is wanting reality to be. And there's a space between them. This bit here is called the expectation gap. And in here, this gap, you've got, as I think I mentioned, pain, frustration. It's an energy black hole. You can easily have things like kind of anger and kind of anxiety, a whole bunch of, but basically negative emotions. A whole bunch of negative emotions because what you want reality to be and how you're actually experiencing life aren't the same. Now, if you're fine with all of this, then I guess that's okay. But for me, I don't want pain and frustration and anger in my life. So how do you get around that? Well, just wishing that reality was different isn't going to work. And it's really quite, I think sounds terrible. Sounds kind of like I lack compassion or empathy, and I don't, but I think, because I understand that sometimes we can't see this, we're in a deep dark place, but I think it's kind of quite, I don't know if that's a good word either, but I think it's quite victimy, because it's quite passive. Because there is nothing we can do about it, so we're helpless at that, and I'm not in favour of anybody being helpless. So sometimes, of course, we can influence and bend reality a little, but if that's not an option, then I think the first thing that we need to do is accept that that's what reality is, and therefore developing a skill in and around acceptance of what reality is going to be helpful. Now, let me expand on that just a little bit. When I say accepting reality, if things are awful, I'm not saying don't work towards changing it, because of course we should. We absolutely should. So we shouldn't just accept everything. I'm not saying accept it forever. Accept it today. Accept it right now. Go, that's how things are right now. And at that point we're in acceptance. Then ask the question, what can I do to improve the situation? Because as soon as we've got acceptance, we can go to the next bit. We can move past. Jocko Willink in his book Extreme Ownership has this thing that no matter what happens, he says good. And he'll smile and he'll say good. And it might seem a bit nuts, because when stuff's happening that's bad, the idea of saying good's ridiculous. It seems ridiculous. But anything other than good, anything other than acceptance, and you're stuck. You're stuck in this bit where it's hurting you, likely hurting others around you. You've got this going on. There's a real dis-ease, discomfort, discontent, and this is not how you're meant to live your life. Whatever's happening in the world is happening, and of course, kind of there are lots and lots of things you can do to change it, but don't spend a large significant point of time in the struggle, this gap between what reality is and what you want it to be. Instead, take some action, kind of get to that point where it's good, I accept it, that's what it is, Now, what can I do to make it better? And then take some steps forward. And of course, if there's something you're really struggling with, you need a little bit of help, then just ask. I would love to kind of just give you a kind of couple of pointers. So I hope the expectation gap's been useful for you. Is this something you find yourself doing quite a lot? I wonder. I see it a lot when I'm working with clients, and I don't think that it's just clients. I see it a lot with kind of like in every interaction, out for coffee with friends or whatever. Frustration might be normal, but is it how you want to spend your life? I think there are better emotions to be feeling. So hope this has been useful for you. Have a fantastic day. Take care.